It's dating as far back as 1561, when it was sighted in Nuremberg. The object is described as being shaped like an upside-down cursor, which is a unique and rather unexpected shape for a UFO. There is even a pamphlet from years ago that is a drawing of the said UFO, adding to the mystery surrounding it. What's your take on this?
Looks like an arrowhead, doesn't it?
The Grim Reaper, a figure steeped in myth and legend, is often depicted as the personification of death itself, appearing in various cultures with his signature sign of black robes. But does such an entity truly exist, or is it merely a product of human imagination and folklore? Recently, footage surfaced depicting a dark-robed entity floating in the night sky, prompting speculation about the existence of the Grim Reaper. While this figure lacked the notable sign typically associated with the Grim Reaper, the eerie atmosphere it exuded led the poster of the footage to believe that they had captured the legendary entity on camera.
Cool. So you're playing
So
that,
what can you make of this encounter?
what is that game called
This
again?
dark-robed figure truly
99
Grim
Nights
Reaper,
Before, yeah.
manifesting in our
So,
world
what's
to
the live
claim
stream?
souls, as myth suggests? Or is it simply a trick of the light or a case of mistaken identity?
Werewolf man.
The Matrix isn't the only subject that makes me question reality. Recently,
London.
there's been a surge of sightings of fairy tale creatures in real life, blurring the lines
I'm going one to
between myth and
search for the
reality.
hunt for the
People are
werewolf
sharing
man
footage
in
of
London.
gnomes, dragons, and even fairies. Take a look at this intriguing clip shared by a man who saw something unusual on his way home. Initially, it appears to be a piece of dried wood lying on
Can't
the
you go
ground.
trade that stuff,
However, as the
though?
camera zooms in, you can see that this stick
Why didn't you
has
do
a
that?
head and a face with detailed features that are unmistakably lifelike. Its legs resemble those of a grasshopper, giving it an otherworldly appearance. The creature lies motionless on the ground with its eyes closed, giving it eerie, almost enchanting quality. Is this real, or is it a hoax? During an expedition in the dense rainforests of Brazil, a curious explorer stumbled upon a set of mysterious bones. Upon closer inspection, it was discovered that the bones were of an unusual shape and didn't resemble any known human bones. This naturally created a buzz even amongst those in the scientific community, with some speculating that they could be the remains of an extraterrestrial creature. A number of them, after examining the bones, thought it had to be fake. Simply put, the authenticity of the footage has been a topic of debate with mixed hypotheses. If proven to be authentic, this discovery could provide some of the strongest evidence yet that aliens exist amongst us. Having seen it with your own eyes, what do you think? Here we have another situation that is considered a glitch in the Matrix.
Glitch in the Matrix.
A man came home from work, and as he entered his room, he noticed a tissue paper that was hanging midair in the corner. The tissue paper appears to be suspended mid-air without any visible means of support. But not just that, it was also frozen in time, which was quite perplexing. He searched the surrounding area for any evidence of strings or wires, but there was none. The tissue paper seemed to be hanging there on its own accord. One of the commentators on the original post was not amused. He believed the room had cobwebs. Julius thinks it's a hoax, and Aaron thinks demonic beings are playing tricks on him. What do you think? You know the saying, don't start something you cannot finish. Well, take a look at this footage.
Blue baby, baby blue, blue baby, baby blue.
Two women were performing a fertility ritual in their room. One person had the camera, and the other was saying in front of the camera as she recited some incantation and swung her arms back and forth as if she was cradling a baby. As she continued, right behind at her door, a pale head with dark hollow eyes poked its head in and stared right at them before quickly retreating. The woman holding the camera saw this and immediately alerted her friend. They both began to scream in panic and confusion. Did these women just summon an entity during the ritual? The sudden appearance of this eerie figure certainly suggests they may have disturbed something otherworldly. This is why we must be careful when meddling with these types of things. Julius thinks this is ridiculous, but I bet there are some of you who have done stuff like that with strange and unexplainable results or occurrences. Care to share?
The fuck
This
is
creature is the stuff of nightmares. Imagine stumbling upon this giant worm.
that? Big earthworm of some sort.
The lack of details on its origin leaves room for speculation. Is it a creature from the depths of the ocean, a newly discovered species, or just a remarkable creation of special effects? Regardless, if it's not a man-made product, encountering such beasts would be a jaw-dropping moment, quite
The
literally.
short legs might not
Let's hope
make it.
it's just a product of someone's vivid imagination, because if not, humanity might just need to rethink its place in the food
Must be on idle again. I've been on 6 minutes and nobody's clicked but one person and they went off. I'll give it a full 10 minutes or so before I get off it, really, because you never know.
Circus, according to the one who uploaded this clip during the mission.
Every time I do good, then I don't.
Discovery, a finger.
What's up? How you doing
It's
tonight?
however unclear who it belongs to. According to him, further analysis is yet to be carried out to determine its origin and to understand how it ended up on the planet. There's a possibility that it could belong to extraterrestrial life, or it could have belonged
Westminster
to a human
tonight, tracking the figure
previously.
people are calling the werewolf man. The streets are slick, the moon's up, and if the reports are right, he'll be moving near the river. Check this out, fresh claw marks in the brick. Did you hear that? There, on the roof. Hold still. He's moving. East Westminster tonight, tracking the figure people are calling the werewolf man. The streets are slick, the moon's up, and if the reports are right, he'll be moving near the river. Check this out, fresh claw marks in the brick. Did you hear that? There, on the roof. Hold still. He's moving. East Westminster tonight, tracking the figure people are calling the werewolf man. The streets are slick, the moon's up, and if the reports are right, he'll be moving near the river. Check this out, fresh claw marks in the brick. Did you hear that? There, on the roof. Hold still. He's moving. East Westminster tonight, tracking the figure people are calling the werewolf.
Attention recently was something even more fascinating. A piece of footage that we discovered.
Really?
It shows a person holding what appears to be a fly in their hand. But on closer examination, it becomes clear that this insect is not a natural one. It appears to be made entirely of metal and has a head that doesn't resemble that of a regular insect. There were some in the paranormal community, however, who thought it looked like a cicada or a jarfly. I looked them up, and I get where they're coming from, but this isn't it. This discovery raises many questions that I find intriguing. For instance, who made this metal
China.
fly?
It's a China spy bug.
Are there other animals or insects in the wild that are not real, like this one? If so, what implications does this have for our understanding of the natural world? Imagine being at home and
That'd be cool,
expecting
wouldn't
a
it?
lightning strike based on how the weather has been in the last few hours or days, and then seeing something like this. Looks like a spell cast by a witch or warlock, right? Or am I the only one thinking that? Anyway, I did some little reading around and discovered that this couldn't be further from the truth. Turns out that this is called ball lightning. If you're like me, who was confused when I came across it, a ball lightning is a rare and mysterious atmospheric phenomenon typically observed during thunderstorms. It appears as a glowing spherical object, often ranging in size from a few centimeters to several meters in diameter, and can last
It's a buckle.
seconds to a few minutes. The glowing ball may move erratically, hover,
Westminster
or even
tonight,
bounce
tracking the figure
through
people are
solid
calling the werewolf
objects,
man. The
sometimes
streets are slick, the moon's up, and if the reports are right, he'll be moving near the river. Check this out, fresh claw marks in the brick. Did you hear that? There, on the roof. Hold still. He's moving. East Westminster tonight, tracking the figure people are calling the werewolf man. The streets are slick, the moon's up, and if the reports are right, he'll be moving near the river. Check this out, fresh claw marks in the brick. Did you hear that? There, on the roof. Hold still.
including the idea
What's up?
that it could be a
How you doing
type of
tonight?
plasma, a result of chemical reactions in the atmosphere or related to electromagnetic fields generated
Who's in here
by
with me?
lightning.
How you doing
Now,
tonight?
the theory suggests that microwaves created by lightning might form a stable
They
glowing
weren't in there
sphere.
very long. They already
Due to its
dipped out.
unpredictability and the difficulty of studying it directly, ball lightning continues to be an elusive and intriguing subject in atmospheric science. But what if science is wrong and there's actually someone casting spells? You know what? Never mind me.
Right now, last week there were 3 different sightings of the pool. Shitty pool man right off this ridge. Same guy people in Austin whisper about. I've got the coordinates, and honestly, I'm hoping today we finally see him. Look at that, still wet. Big tread, too. I think we're close, right there by the pool. Right now, last week there were 3 different sightings of the pool. Shitty pool man right off this ridge. Same guy people in Austin whisper about. I've got the coordinates, and honestly, I'm hoping today we finally see him. Look at that, still wet. Big tread, too. I think we're close, right there by the pool. Right now, last week there were 3 different sightings of the pool.
After some time passed, they expected him to return, but instead, something else emerged from the
Right now, last week there were 3 different...
As they waited nervously watching at the edge of the woods, they hear slowly appear. The night was thick with mist, making it hard to see clearly. The figure didn't look like nothing. They couldn't tell who or what it was, but it definitely wasn't acting like that friendly. The figure stood there, shrouded in darkness, its presence unsettling. Then, without warning, it raised its hands up and didn't move any closer. The friends, still recording with their phones, kept at a distance, unsure whether to approach or run. So what or who could that have been? They didn't say, and only uploaded the clip. So what do you think? Was it someone playing a prank, or could it have been something far more eerie that came in the woods that night?
Don't just take classes, take charge. Start your come back today at PurdueGlobal.edu.
Potent ingredients that are powered by plants and research backed. Buy what you like. Give it a shot.
Spinning on Fanatics Casino is played by Patrick Schwarzenegger, while also spin.
Only Fanatics Casino has fan cash spin. A game that lets you spin for free every day.
New customers deposit with your $10, get 1,000 free spins on House of Honors Bigger Big Money for 5 days. Fanatics Casino, America's fastest growing online casino.
Tell me what you see.
Oh, come on. It's
It appears that there is an entity moving in the water, and although it's not visible, there's a clear indication that something quite large is present in the water. Some people believe that this could be a massive sea creature swimming out of the water. However, I'm inclined to think that it's an electrical cable being dragged out of the water, and the water's movement is causing the cable to appear to be moving on its own. Also, this footage. This was captured in the United States. The exact location is unknown. It was taken by a late-night beachgoer who had sneaked onto the beach to take a swim. While on the beach, the individual noticed this pale creature that was crawling on its hands and feet. The creature was waddling along the shoreline with calculated steps, moving in a manner that was both eerie and unsettling.
Hey, who's your co-pilot? Hey,
Thankfully, the person who captured the footage was able to find a hiding spot that was unnoticed by the creature. Despite this, the creature's appearance and behavior have left many people wondering what it could be. Some speculate that it may be a bloodthirsty monster, while others believe it could be a myth. Until more information is available, it's impossible to say for sure what the creature is or what its intentions might be.
Bigfoot, shut up.
Doubts about his authenticity, but I wouldn't want to be that guy, so let's move on.
Come on, big guy.
Shut up in the corner, will you?
Standing away from all that violence, you turn our eyes to a man that keeps a list of the good and the naughty. Savages. If you blink twice, you might miss it. that dog will replay in slow motion. Do you see it now? There's something or someone in what looks like a slate reindeer moving through the sky at lightning speed. Who do we know can fix the film? Yes, Santa Claus. But how? He's supposed to be a
What's up?
friend about
How you doing
imagination, right? Something told to kids to help them act right for their end-of-year gifts. Well, it turns out that's not the case. This clip is to be believed. What do you think, though? Is Santa real? Let us know your stance and the reason for your stance in the comment section. While you do that, it looks like I need to have a conversation with my parents.
Can't stop now. Don't let him flip. Joy rolls close. Just a little further. The house got it set. Come on. Come on. There it is.
Still on the strange, bizarre, take a look at this next clip. Pay attention to the
Just a little
figures.
further. The house got it.
Did you see it? His fingers all of a sudden turned the other way, even had to draw his head out of pain. When Aaron sent me the link to the original post, he titled it Ghost Tech. And the moment I watched the clip, I knew why. Many who saw the clip also shared similar views. They believed that this was nothing more than a ghost attack at the sickle market. I find that highly debatable, but nonetheless decided
What's up?
to
Who's
check
in here
out
with
the
me?
section of the original post. Take a look at some of the things.
How you doing tonight?
This guy stated he had experienced similar.
That's Casino
Another
Century, I mean.
mentioned that his friend was probably the way across because it saw something in that thing. Others tried to point out that it was just outside the White House. You've seen it as well, so what do you think?
Easy, friend. Take it slow. Where am I? You're just outside the White House, sir. 1955? 1955. Easy, friend. Take it slow. Where am I? You're just outside the White House, sir. 1955? 19...
This person was captured from the phone.
What's up, Jessica? How you doing?
Very clear, you could make out the silhouette.
Stop it.
Ridiculous. $1, huh? All right, here goes the pig roach. Enjoy the ride,
Person
buddy.
appears to be
Flush.
wearing
Wait, why is the water coming out? Oh, no. Oh, my Lord.
You better stop now.
the ears was sticking out, resembling the iconic
How you been,
ears of
Jessica?
Yoda from Star Wars. What creature could we be looking at? Some might see it as a grand encounter with something beyond our understanding. Others might think it's just out of ranks playing tricks on us, showing us things that aren't there. What about you? What do you think?
He looks good.
At first
Look,
glance, this
AI,
is
but looks cool.
capture of the sky with a beautiful
Love
shape.
it.
However, if you examine the footage more closely, you will see that there is something else there too. A strange entity that comes and goes.
Oh, chicken potato and barbecue chip sauce. Is it good?
While it might resemble a cloud, it moves too quickly to be one. Could this be some sort of ghostly apparition? It is hard to say for sure, but it's certainly a possibility worth considering, don't you think? A homeowner was woken up in the middle of the night by a strange tapping on the window. He went to check it out, and this is what he found.
Been good. I'm glad to hear that. I seen your video you just posted.
A monkey-like
I like
creature
it. Left a
with
comment
wings
there for you.
glass from the outside. The creature had bat-like wings with bright yellow fur around its neck. It looked like it wanted to get into the house, persistently tapping on the glass. The terrified man didn't dare to open the window or investigate further. Some viewers speculate that the creature would be some type of bat, given its wings and nocturnal behavior. However, its face resembled that of a monkey, which is highly unusual for any known species of bat. Others think that this could be a paranormal creature, something out of folklore. What do you think? Is this a rare, undiscovered species, a genetic anomaly, or
Well, hey, ain't nobody getting on here. Jessica, I appreciate you coming on. I'm going to get off here. I don't know. I might try it later, but I doubt it if nobody's going to get on. I appreciate you coming in. I'm going to check out some more of your videos. I'll check the one out you just posted. It's pretty cool. This is DPM Journey. Check it out till next time. Peace and thank you.